Crypto F here. Before we go to today's topic, I want to say that this video is not a financial advice, it is my opinion only, and it is for educational purposes.
Is your position in ICOs safe? Maybe at this point it still is, but the question is, what would happen if bear market prolongs for another, let's say, 1 year? In one of my previous videos, I explained why it would be perfectly natural if bear market prolongs. I'm not saying that this will happen, but it is a possibility, definitely a possibility. The question, is my investment really safe, gets more relevant the longer the bear market is. Now, why is the length of bear market crucial for ICOs? Let me at this point also mention that ICOs establish at the peak of the bull market. So right up here are the most risky. And the reason for that is strictly financial. First, ICOs usually play it big. This means a lot of employees, new business premises, cars, huge advertising. So image is very important. In one word we can say huge expenses. 2. Decreased budget by as much as 80%. This is why ICOs formed at the peak of the bull market are the most risky ones, because let's say we are talking about ERC20 ICO that is formed on Ethereum blockchain. So this ICO received Ethereums that were worth over $1,000, but only few months later those Ethereums are worth $200, $250, $300. So you can see their budget is well decreased. And the problem now is that they have huge expenses. They have to pay for their employees. They have to pay costs for their premises. They have to pay costs for cars, advertising, and so on. And for that they can only use Ethereums, which are worth much less than they were at the top of the bull market. Number 3. Most of the ICOs don't have their product or service developed. So their product or service is still in development, and that means that they are not generating any income. And number 4, loss of motivation. Just imagine how would you feel if you see the value of your company decreased by as much as 90%. Of course, this affects motivation. So these 4 points is what I ask you to reconsider if you have a position in any ICO, especially in the ICOs formed at the peak of the bull market. Maybe at this moment it is not yet critical for ICOs, but imagine what will happen if bear market prolongs for 1 year and those ICOs need to pay for costs for another 1 year with Ethereum that is at very low price and they are not generating any income. What can save those ICOs is another bull market soon, so the price of Ethereum can increase and they will have more budget available. The question is, how long can those ICOs survive before they ran out of Ethereums? You have to understand that at this moment they're using Ethereum's very fast because it's not worth a lot. This is also another reason why Ethereum is sinking so much in this last bear market, because all those ICOs needs to sell Ethereums to pay for costs, and they're selling Ethereum lower and lower, which means they will soon run out of Ethereum. So at the moment we have on CoinMarketCap 2054 cryptocurrencies, and there are much more cryptocurrencies around, just that they are not on CoinMarketCap. What will happen in this bear market is next. Many of those 2054 and others which are not on CoinMarketCap, many of those cryptocurrencies will not survive. This is perfectly natural. The stronger will survive and the weaker will be thrown out of the game. And then slowly we will build toward the next bull market, and number of currencies will increase again, and a cycle will repeat. After that we will get into a bear market, the weaker ones will be thrown out and the stronger will survive. This is just a normal cycle. So what I want you to do is next, reconsider those 4 points that I told you about. If you have a position in ICO, especially if you have a position in ICO that has formed at the peak of the bull market, so right up here. Is my investment in this ICO really safe? Go to their social media channels, check if they are still active, check what is their strategy to fight with this bear market. Are they ready to go through another 1 year of bear market, if it will happen? I don't know. I just want you to be prepared. So if the team is still active, if the team is motivated, if the team is ready to fight another 1 year or I don't know how much of bear market, then probably your position in this ICO is safe. You can see all this from their social media channels very fast. Take one hour of time and make sure your investment is safe. If you find this content useful, please give it a thumbs up, and also please leave some comments in the comment section down below. And don't forget to subscribe for more future updates. Cheers!